Today we have another very relatable group of people. No matter how hard you look left or right, there are no girls that will talk to you. So you downloaded Tinder or Hinge, and these are the cast of characters that appear before you. Maybe one of these will be the one for you. Probably not, but let's rate them.
You swore you've seen these people multiple times, but it's really just come to that point where you realize that many of these people just have the same things over and over. So here are some patterns and trends that you can assume when going onto these dating apps. First here we have is the group photo. This one, I'd say this is one of my least favorite because every single picture they have, they might have 5 pictures, but every single picture is with like a group of people. You can do your process of elimination, but they're all brunette. So you don't know which one the hell she is, so you just end up swiping left. Or you'd swipe right because one of them's hot with the hopes of being her.
I'm usually a right swiper, but I do get pissed off because it's a riddle. You know, like I gotta get out here with a magnifying glass, zoom in, make screenshots, and maybe have the hopes of figuring out which one it is. Like this one has a right freckle on the cheek and 2 pictures. I don't feel like going on an investigation here. Spoiler alert. It's always the one you don't want it to be.
For those reasons, just because it's like a pain in the ass, I would give it C.
I'd give it C. Even poop crap, just because the whole point of a dating profile is to like show who you are. And if you fail to do that, then I think you failed the whole mission here.
I would say C just because of the next one we're about to talk about. All right, you want to talk about this next one here?
Why play hide and go seek when you could just open a Tinder profile and not have yourself in it? You take blurry mirror pics that no one could see, pictures of your dog, pictures of like the window, like anything but you. It's a complete shot in the dark swiping on you. You could be like, you know, the hot, mysterious, shy girl, or, you know, you could be me. It's always one or the other. I put it as poop crap for the same reasons as I said before. Like the whole point of a dating thing is to show who you are. And if you can't do that, you failed the whole mission.
I 100% agree with poop crap here. And I will say that there are definitely different levels. There's always like, you know, they can post like 3/4 of their face or half their face or a mirror selfie where they're cutting out like their stomach to show like they might be slim or something like that. Like they do all this manipulation stuff, could make it very deceiving.
Fucking movie special effects.
But it's just very annoying because it's even more hidden than the group picture. The next one here, I want to talk about this one. This is the cup of water. Cup of water doesn't taste like anything. There's nothing to it. These are the type of girls who, you know, I reply to people I like, or make sure you're cool if you're talking to me, or be funny. They're like, they don't have any substance to them, and like, there's nothing to them. There's nothing to them. You can't tell anything about them. They're just a cup of water.
Even if all the stars aligned and you actually match with this girl, way to go for you, champ. But then now you have nothing to say whatsoever. Every piece of information she gave you is something that you could assume. If you were writing a research paper on this, you wouldn't need to cite anything in her bio because it's all common knowledge. There's nothing about her that is, you didn't know. Like, you gotta be cool. Like, oh, you would hope so. Just boring.
You know that if you were to add this person on Snap, she'll just kind of send like they don't put words in their snaps either. It's just like their face. I would honestly give this one.
You could send her the funniest. You could send her the funniest joke in the world, and all she'll reply is LOL. And then when you try to continue, she'll leave you unread.
I would give her poop crap.
I would give her a poop crap too because there's just nothing there.
Also, it's just like, it could also be like just a shot to your confidence if you're like, wow, did I do something wrong with it?
It could be, you know, some people go for Instagram followers, you know, clout points. You were just a part of the game. You were filling up her water glass. Okay, the next one is like my love language, whatever they put the prompt as is I like watching crime documentaries. That's the moral of this one, is they like watching crime documentaries. I personally want to put this in A tier because I think crime documentaries I personally like watching, you know, crime documentaries. I think they're fun and interesting, and it gives you something that you can start talking to her with. You know, it's a little personality thing. I think it's pretty good.
It's definitely, it's something to work off of. And even if you don't like crime documentaries, which I'd say I do. Yeah, it's like, it's them putting their best foot forward, be like, hey, this is something I'm into.
It's a first date that makes itself.
This would be like people who post like stuff like The Office too, or I hate to say it, but people who like post like, oh, they like Dunkin' too, or like Starbucks or some shit. It's just,
I want to go A with it just because it gives you something to work with, and it's okay. I'm gonna be a little biased here, but it's something that's not trash to like.
Next, here we have the dynamic duo. You come across them and first you're like, okay, there's two people, which one is it? But then you go to their first prompt and it's like, we are, Kelly and Jelly looking for two people to hang out. Bring your cute hot friend and we'll go on a double date. And you don't have your cute hot friend, you don't have a friend, so it's a swipe right hoping you get them both, or a swipe left because you don't have a friend.
You're right now, guys. You're looking at all my friends. Hey, Seth, how's it going?
Maybe we can swipe right on them. You think they'll swipe right on them?
Yeah, but we live in different states. The only reason why I don't want to put this in poop crap is because lately I've been seeing this a lot, and I've been thinking, like, it is a little deceiving. But to tell them I'm going to bring the hot friend and then just show up and get 2 girls.
Or you have them fight over you.
We could have them have a death match so they could win fucking speed on
you just bring like 2 swords and you make them fight in front of you. Alright, we saying poop crap for this one?
See, because you could have like...
Here's something to ponder on. I would give it B just because it's a very honest post. It's just like, it's usually not ideal.
Honesty.
It's not ideal for the situation, but it's like, hey, this is kind of what we're doing. But then again, you could just make your own Tinder, huh?
I think you could take that honesty and wipe your ass with it. I don't care about honesty in this situation.
You want to agree with C on this one then?
I want to agree with C. Mario Kart. This is one I have personal experience with. First, I'm going to bless you guys with a mini cheat code that I use when I see some girl mention Mario Kart in her bio. You swipe right and you message her, the creator of Nintendo, Shigeru Miyamoto himself, flew to Japan to tell me I could whoop your fucking ass. But this is a mixed bag because in all my experience, I've only met 1 out of like 20 that actually played Mario Kart, and they don't even know how to boost off the finish line. So you know what this is code word for? I'm a liar. I'm not competitive at Mario Kart. I can't even drift around the course.
I will say one thing that majority of these girls be involved with is just they're usually involved in the gaming-ish community, and they're not like they're okay, but yeah, I will definitely say that they're not always they don't know how to throw a red shell backwards if they're in first place. So C.
I'm fine with a B because like look what we got in C tier. We got double date and like people hiding in groups. At least like you know who the girl is. It's Mario Kart. It is a first date that like makes itself. It's just that there could be a little deceit.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Again, it's thrown out a hobby.
Can I do this next one?
Go ahead.
This next one we dubbed the reach for the stars. This is like you're scrolling through and you see it. The perfect 10 in your eyes. And you swipe right, but we already know she's not going to match back. You know it. I know it. Your dad knows it. George Washington knows it. We all know that this girl isn't going to swipe right on you.
Not G-Dubs.
So it's more so like a tease. Like she'll reminding you that you can't have this one. And God forbid you get lucky and she does swipe right. It's an accident. And you know it's an accident. And then you'll message her. And you'll get like LOL or like a okay at most and never a response after that. It's a tease.
It's really just a dream.
Wake up, Seth. You're gonna be late for school.
I guess it's not really like anyone's fault. I guess it could
no
be
one's fault.
If we're rating the actual girl.
I don't think we're ranking the girl here. I think we're ranking
the situation.
The situation/experience.
Okay, so I would give it like C. I would give it C then, or like a poop crap. I'd give it C.
I'd give it a C because for a little bit, the world looks a little brighter.
And yeah, exactly. You at least can look at something nice, as opposed to this where you can't look at anything. Here we got the high school yearbook, or in other words, just someone you know. You might swipe right on them if you thought they were cute or tried to shoot your shot at them in person. You'll usually match with them just because they like to swipe on people that they know, but it usually wouldn't end up going anywhere.
A good example of expectations versus reality. Like you see this person and you're thinking in your deluded mind that this person is going to see you and go, oh, Stinky J from high school, he swiped right on me. Oh my God, I've always thought he was cute. Let's hang out. But in reality, she sees that you swiped right on her and she screenshots it and sends it to everyone you know and they laugh at you in a group chat.
Oh my God.
I'm fine with putting this in C, like the reach for the stars, because for a second you get a little hope.
I was thinking B because it could just be like amusing to like run into someone you know, and you can always talk about it with someone like, oh, I saw this person on Tinder.
That's a fair point. I mean, if it ever worked for me, maybe I'd put it in B. But we could put it in B because, maybe one of these days.
Yeah, maybe. Here we have the dog. They'll usually post a picture of their dog, and then like the next prompt will be like, I love my dog. And then like the prompt after that will be like, oh, if you have a dog, then we'll whatever. Or if they don't have a dog, it'll just be like, oh, I love dogs.
I have two things to say about this.
All right.
One, I've been using a really dumb line on this one.
Okay.
I say this completely as a joke, everyone. Like, please don't think I think this is a good idea. But I swipe right and I go, I'm a dog.
Oh.
And two, see, for Seth, this isn't so bad because he has a dog and he has two lovely poodles and he could use them. But
Use them, yeah.
my dad doesn't let me have pets, so I got nothing. So I have to make up some story about how I love dogs. Or like how I saw a dog once and it was really cute and like you should go see it with me sometime.
You could talk about your old dog.
It died in 2004.
I'd give him B, maybe A, just because like doesn't like dogs.
I'd be leaning towards B because I don't have a dog. If I had one, I'd put it in A. I'll put it in B. I think it's B for me, but
make it B plus.
Final one is memes. Some girls will have like 4 or 5 pictures of themselves, usually the goth ladies, and then at the end they'll have a meme. Now the meme is a make it or break it situation because sometimes you'll see a meme and it'll actually make you laugh and oh boy, this is a good situation for it. Sometimes it's just not a funny meme. No, I'm not going to be one of those, girls aren't funny, but sometimes people aren't funny. If someone has a really unfunny meme on their dating profile, that means that's their pinnacle of humor. They think this is their funniest meme. And if that one sucks, they aren't funny. I'm going to go a little controversial here. I'm going to put this in S plus tier though, because if you do find a good meme, you found the match.
Yeah, I'd say I agree with that. They're usually a relatively interesting person, kind of like a carefree kind of person.
It shows they're a little on the weird side.
It just shows who they are. I'd be good with S on that.
This is a good tier list.
I would definitely say this is a little more balanced than our other poop crap and C tier heavy lists.
It's like Pokemon Red and Blue. We're going to be doing types of guys on Tinder tier list too for our 0.9% female subscribers.
If you want a Speed Uncle t-shirt or anything like that, we do have merch. We did drop a new one. There's a shirt with Rupert's face on it.
Disclaimer, if you buy it, we're not responsible if you get bullied in school.